Alright, what's up everybody? Steven. And I just got through finishing the true story of Wrestlemania about 10 minutes ago, and I've already been told to review it by 3 people. And my hair is messed up right now because it's late. It's like 1 and I have bad hair. I've already been told to review it, and what's better not to review it than right after finishing it. I have a couple of complaints, but that is about the matches and not about the documentary. First thing I want to say, I thought this documentary was great. It was I loved every second of it. Nothing bothered me about the documentary at all. It talked about the beginning of WrestleMania. I've learned a lot of stuff from this. I look at WrestleMania different now, just seeing like how much goes into it and how it started and just so much history. They go over every WrestleMania, WrestleMania 1, WrestleMania 2 from the beginning, like how it started. I think WrestleMania 3 is probably like the most they talk. Like they kind of focused as like that was like their big they actually like brought it to a new level, which was great. I enjoyed the whole DVD. They talked about like, let's see, they focused on 10 as being like, I think they wanted like Madison Square Garden was at Square Garden. That sounded weird. Madison Square Garden every 10th anniversary, so that means probably it's gonna be a 30 because that's what they had at 10 and 20. And it's cool because they talk about the 10th one, and then they went straight to the 20th, and then they went kind of backwards to another. They went back to like another one. They kind of skipped over a couple WrestleManias, but like they went from 10 to like 14. They talked about like how you go from like Hulk Hogan to being like the WrestleMania, and like I like wrestling. Like I like talking about Hulk Hogan because people always give him shit about stuff, but he did do a lot for the business and kind of what they even said. Talk about how Hogan kind of helped make WrestleMania what it was. Like kind of like they said they went from Hulk Hogan, then being reborn to Stone Cold as like the WrestleMania, and then now to John Cena, which I thought was perfect. Like they were spot on about it. This documentary is just great. They talk about everything like Hall of Famers. They talk about the Access finally being made, or not being made, but like being introduced. Just how great it is, like an experience to go to WrestleMania and like to watch this. And right before I'm about to go to WrestleMania next year, I'm just like so excited even more. They talked about Shawn Michaels, Mr. WrestleMania, and his match against Undertaker, of course. Um, Talked about the game. They talked about most of like the big people that were at WrestleMania, and just overall the documentary is great. It's amazing. It was totally worth the money. $20 is a great collection to the DVD, to a DVD collection. It's just great. It just like you can feel like the atmosphere. Like I just love it because I'm about to go to WrestleMania next year, and it's going to be amazing. Some complaints about the matches on the disc. Disc 2 and disc 3. I'll tell you, you get Hulk Hogan and Mr. T with Jimmy Superfly Snuka versus Roddy Piper and Mr. Wonderful with Cowboy Bob Orton. That was from WrestleMania 1. I had no problems with that. It was good because this was the first WrestleMania, historical, Mr. T was in it. Intercontinental Championship match, Randy Macho Man Savage versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I feel they put it on the DVD, but like they have that on the Randy Savage DVD, and I just got through watching the Randy Savage DVD a couple of days ago. So I already knew coming into buying this DVD that some of the matches on here I knew they're going to be on the other DVDs because I saw some of them, but I thought they'd add some more in it. Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant. I'm glad they put it on there because it's a historical event. People said it wasn't that good of a match, but to be able to think on it and how it's like people like they always pop at the side of Hulk Hogan just slamming Andre the Giant to the mat. It's just if you can memorize that, it's got to be a great match. I enjoyed it. I'm glad they had that match on here. Like I know they're all historical matches, but like some of them were like in other ones. They could have replaced them with different WrestleMania, like, and I wouldn't have felt bad about it because they're on other DVDs that I've owned. But still, it's great to have them all in one too. Also, then we had a retirement match: Ultimate Warrior versus Macho Man Randy Savage. a great match. I loved it. You know, they put a lot of good WrestleMania matches in here. I'm actually thinking about not really that much of a complaint. This is really worth the $20. Um, for the DVD. Actually, it was like 19. I say like a dollar or something for buying like a certain amount of DVDs together. But still, then they had the ladder match, WrestleMania 10, Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels. Also have that, my Shawn Michaels from Evolved DVD. But like I said, you have to have it in here as a historical match for WrestleMania 10. Shawn Michaels versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think special guest. Yeah, I don't know if he was the outside enforcer, but then he was special guest ref kind of. Mike Tyson, good match. I liked it. I'm glad I was on here. And then they had the Triangle Ladderman match. The Hardy Boys versus the Dudleys, Edge and Christian. One of my favorite matches of WrestleMania of all time. Glad it was on here. It was great. Then Street Fight, Shane McMahon versus Mr. McMahon. I think it's also I don't own the DVD, but I think it's also on the McMahon DVD. But like I said, the WrestleMania matches, so they're kind of historical. So I guess I'm not really that upset as I thought it would be. If I'm thinking about it now, you have to have them on here. They're like monumental matches. And I'm glad they showed they had two from yeah. I don't know what I was saying. My bad. The Rock versus Hollywood Hogan. They also have this match on The Rock, like I said. So I saw a bunch of matches that were from other DVDs, was kind of iffy, but still, it's a good overall DVD to like to show. And like my friend's probably gonna come over another time, and that would be awesome to watch this and with him and show him all the matches maybe he doesn't have or seen before. So that's good. We had Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar, another good match. And John Cena versus Triple H, which was hella long, but it was a great match. And John Cena won, of course. It should be back because that's back when I was a John Cena fan. So it was really great. Overall, documentary, great. Matches, great. It's just that the matches were also on other DVDs. So it kind of like set me off. But still, I like the matches. Like, don't get me wrong, they're all great matches. I would recommend anybody going out and buying this. It's great. The documentary's great. It's amazing. I love it. And definitely go buy it if you have the money. So great. I was waiting for it for so long, and finally when I got to see it, it was great. I loved it so much. 3-disc set, definitely worth it. $20 if you buy it at your store. Online, it probably might be more. But yeah, if y'all want me to review any other DVDs that I've gotten or been released recently that you've seen that I have, I'll review them because people requested this, and I thought I definitely had to do a review on this DVD. So great, especially with WrestleMania coming around, got a review for you guys. So that was it. Short little review, 8 minutes, I guess, short to some people, but that was it. It's late. I'm about to start the Roddy Piper story DVD. I have some time on my hands, but I still done my homework. Kind of rambling on, but that was my review of the true story of WrestleMania. I give it 2 thumbs up, or maybe 2, like tonight, kind of 2 thumbs up if you love WrestleMania and don't own a lot of the DVDs that these matches are on. But great for a collection, and just great to add to the collection. Go buy it. Peace.